Hello and welcome everyone to Zenith Online Racing. I'm Sam and I'm coming to you live. Today we're in Circuit of the America for the US Grand Prix, and I believe we have almost a fill grid today. We have 19 drivers. Should be a banger today. Circuit of the America usually produces quality racing, so yeah. 20 people. Full grid today. That is amazing, guys. Thanks for the turnout. Let's get the telemetry going. Lap data. Alright. And the track map. That should be good. Who do we have? It looks like Grex, as always. First one to be out of the pits. Let me know about the quality of the sound, or my voice needs to be changed. But okay, let's get this going. It's, like I said, beautiful track, one of my favorite, in fact, and yeah, a lot of overtaking opportunities into turn 12, turn 1, turn 15, 14, 15. A lot of overtaking opportunities in this track. So, like I said, it always produces solid racing here. It was a pretty spicy race for Tier 2 and Tier 1 also, so hopefully we'll see that kind of race today in Tier 3. But yeah, Grex leading the way, got overtaken by one of the Astons. I think that's JJ. So JJ looks like is gonna be the first one to be setting a hot lap here, so we'll ride on board. Yeah, it was quite a good race last week in Italy. Saw Jake Kelly winning. He's actually the current championship leader too, so won last race and extended his lead. And I think Mario Wilden GP won the podium, so yeah, good results from them. We'll see if they will produce similar results here today. So, alright, JJ goes through. Now the start and finish straight into turn 1. You can take a lot of curb here. Really, you can take a really wide line, which he does. Oh, a little bit swirly on the exit, but it's okay, keeps the car on track. Now through turn 3, 4, or the S's, you can take a lot of those curbs. You pretty much have to attack the curbs here throughout the S section. Now 8 and 9. 8 and 9 are a bit tricky, very easy to spin the car there. And now through 10 down to the hairpin of turn 11. So turn 11, 12, turn 1, 11, 12, very similar here. Very sharp corners. But JJ here, a little bit swirly. This is not going to be a good lap here. I believe I'm setting right on his tail and probably getting some good slipstream. So yeah, JJ making a lot of mistakes early on. So we will see what is the opening lap of this Grand Prix, of this qualifying. And yeah, now through turn 16, 17, and 18. Here you can go huck the inside line as much as you can, which he doesn't here. Probably makes him lose a lot of time. Here you can attack that apex at turn 19 and turn 20. So yeah, you can attack these curbs here and you will not be punished for it. Does a 134, gets replaced immediately with Grex now on a provisional pole with a 133.7. Okay, Ryan goes third on the mediums, 134.5. Oh, Ryan is back. So Ryan, I believe, has been out for a while. Ryan usually a good contender here at Tier 3, but is back now, setting his laps on the medium. So we'll be on a lookout here if he comes back in and decides to do a lap on the softs. But Mario World now goes pole, professional pole 133.7. So really nothing separating. And now Dino 133.3. So Dino proving he has pace here today. I believe Dino should not really be on the Haas. The Haas should be Luis Letta's car. If I'm not mistaken, I think it's they forgot to pick their car. But okay, let's go on board with one of the Ferraris here. I believe no, that's Terminal Deity. He is on the softs. Decides to go back in. What about I'm Sun? I'm Sun hasn't stood a lap yet. Usually a good qualifier. Let's stay on board with him. But yeah, GP goes into second. So really nothing separating the second through fourth here. All on 133.7. I'm Sutton now coming through to the last sector into turn 19, and a little bit of traffic, and looks like he will be abandoning this lap. Let's go on board with the McLaren. I believe is that Humble Hippo. Is he setting? Yeah, he's setting a lap on the mediums. There's a 136. I believe that there's a lot of time to find for him. Mario World, is he setting another lap? I think this is going to be an in lap. You're already invalidated. So yeah, it looks like it will be an in lap. Okay. Let's go on board with Nicholas Work. Nicholas Work, another good qualifier. And let's go on board with him. On the back straight, really long straight here, a really good overtaking opportunity at the end of the straight. Turn 12 here, you can take a lot of that curve, which he doesn't. Will probably lose him a lot of time. A little bit hesitant there through 13, and now through 15. Misses the apex, goes wide, and spins, loses the back end, and now hopefully here is really risky to not go backwards here. A lot of people easy to disqualify, get disqualified here. So doesn't do that. So looks good there. Let's go on board with Pixlazi. I don't know how to say his name, but looks like he's on a hot lap here. He is pushing. Ooh, he does well not to invalidate there. Goes really wide. And now through turn 20, and improves by a second and a tenth and a half. Now it puts him into 8th place. Let's go on board with the McLaren. Humble Hippo looks like he will be coming in. Slasher. Now on the Mercedes, Slasher is an outlap, so won't be setting a time here. What about neither is Terminal Deity. JJ is an outlap. Everybody on outlap. I wonder if there is anybody here. Anybody is it? I don't think anybody looks like to be pushing, but let's go on board now with JJ. JJ was good for third last week until he binned it in the last lap. So he's been looking to get good results, but just making some mistakes here and there. But yeah, finding pace now later half of the season. Oh, he invalidates there. That is probably a lap over. Let's go on board with the other Aston. Now just about to finish. Oh, invalidates too. So, what about Nicholas Weck? Is he on a lap? It's coming through now. 16, 17, 18. Doesn't look like he's pushing. He's really low on battery and fuel. I think he will be going in. Yes, he is. What about that Alpine? Mario World. Did he just finish a lap? I believe he's in an out lap, but his teammate is ahead of him. Let's go on board with Costco. Costco and Mario World usually qualify next to each other. So let's see. They're running 4th and 6th now. Now let's stay on board with Costco. There's a little bit of traffic ahead of him that should be moving away, but is not. Is running really good tow here. But yeah, we'll probably be wanting him to move out of the way. Dino improves. Does he improve? Oh no, Ryan goes second on the softs. So Ryan is back on the front row, professional front row here. I wonder if Luis is on a lap here. He is, so that is unfortunate for Costco. But yeah, let's go on board with Costco, who is really close to Luis. Probably is not helping his qualifying here. Goes really wide in turn 19. You can attack, and oh, he pulls in. Yeah, Luis. Where does Luis? He goes up at the 11. Okay. Ram full throttle going in. What about Mario World? Mario World is 3/10 down, and he has invalidated, so this won't count. Tunnel going in, and Slasher goes second. Slasher goes second with the 133.3. So close. These times really close. And Jay Kelly goes provisional pole. So the championship leader now, setting the pace with the 133.2. Okay. Man, I don't know who to pay attention to. I'm Sutton now goes on pole. So really close between the top, I would say top 7 or 8 or even top 10. Look at that. Nothing really separating. It's like 5/10. But top 4, 1/10 out of each other. Let's go on board with Humble Hippo now, who is experiencing a bit of traffic. GP moves out of the way, but that probably didn't help out Humble. Humble did a lap on the mediums and now is fitted the softs and wants to improve. Cersei sucks. Gets 5 plays grid penalty. Interesting. Collision with Ashes. Okay. Well, let's continue this lap with Humble Hippo, who goes wide but doesn't invalidate. Now through 16, 17. Yeah, I want to stay really tight there through the line. There gains you at least a half a tenth. And now through the last corner, turn 20. Clips that apex nicely there, and this should be an improvement. It does improve by almost 2 seconds, but only good for 14th. So, yeah. What about GP? GP is he just finished the lap, and I'm Sutton. Is he? I think this is gonna be an in lap. Yeah. S7 Baba Yaga usually waits until the end to set a lap, so yeah, this will be probably his one and only lap. Let's ride on board with S7. Alright, through the start and finish straight, into turn 1 now. You want to clip this apex, take a lot of curve there. And through the S's, attack every corner here. You can get on the curve as much as you can, which he doesn't there. Makes him run wide, and this is, yeah, it's not going to be a good lap here. You'll probably need to go for another one. What about Ram? Ram has invalidated, so he won't be improving on his lap. So only If he has fuel, he can go for another one. But we will see. What about JJ? JJ has invalidated. GP has found 3/10. Let's see if he can find more now through the last sector here. He could be pole here if he found another 10th. So let's ride on board here. GP coming to the last corner. Let's see how much he can improve here. He does, and he goes pole with a 1:33.0. Finds so much there in the last sector. Great lap there from GP. Puts him 2/10 ahead of everybody else. And I'm Sentin now. Really pushing. He's going for another lap. I believe he does have time. I don't know if he can improve there. What else? Who do we have here? Is his teammate JJ. So now JJ has invalidated, but he is going for another one. Costco is down in his time. He's a 10th down, so he'll be looking to improve a lot through the last sector. He needs to find a lot of time here if he wants to improve. But yeah, let's ride on board with Costco. I believe we have both the Red Bulls here who both invalidated and coming to set another lap. So yeah. Costco now looks like he's made a mistake. He's 2 seconds down, but he will go for another lap. Yeah, he's 5 seconds down in his lap, but yeah, he'll go for another lap. Let's ride on. Let's go on board with. Well, I do want to go on board with I Am Sentin, but it's yeah, he's still in the beginning of his lap. What about his teammate JJ? JJ has found 2/10 here. But he needs to find another 8 here to go for pole. I don't think he will be able to do that today, but yeah, let's ride on board. Gets a really good apex there through 15, now through 16, 17, and 18. Again, hugging that, getting a tight line there is really important. Does really well there through 19 and now 20. This is going to be an improvement, but let's see by how much. Oh, goes into second, so he finds a lot there through the last sector and puts him in second place. And now Mario World now is up 4/10, but he's invalidated, so he will not be improving this lap. Let's see if he can go for another one, if he has enough fuel for another one. Oh, his teammate has invalidated too, so this is not going to be a good lap either for him. What about I'm Sentin? I'm Sentin is down in his lap, so doesn't look like he will be improving today. And both the Red Bulls look like they were out of qualifying. One of them crashed. Oh, Sentin has invalidated. What about Slasher? Slasher's an out lap. He won't have time. Oh yeah, this is he won't have time to come in here. Qualifying's almost over. Ryan is coming in for last lap. Let's stay on board with him. Now through the back straight. DRS wide open, and yeah, just navigating the long straight here, and let's see how well he does here. You can take a lot of curb through there to 10-12. He locks up a bit and goes a little bit wide, but it's okay. Gets a good exit. He's up on his time, but not a lot. Only about 700. Oh, Terminal goes pole. Terminal goes pole with the 132.9. So Ferrari's now locking up the front row. Not by much. Look at that. It's so close for the top two here. Really, top three. Really close. Nothing really separating them. And now Ryan goes pole. 132.8. Really good lap from Ryan. Almost. I want to say it's like not even a tenth. It's way less than a tenth. Really, nothing separating the top four now. And qualifying is almost over. Jake Kelly, is he on a lap? It doesn't look like he's pushing. What about Costco? Costco doesn't look like he's pushing either. Louise is coming out for one last attempt. Goes really wide. Doesn't validate though. What about private jet? Yeah, private jet is also not really pushing. So yeah, that looks like the qualifying order today. So we have Ryan on pole, Criminal Deity. Really, this is out of nowhere. He goes in second, and GP third. Ferraris will probably be playing some strategy today to help each other out. JJ on really good results for him. Fourth, Mario World fifth, Ashes in sixth, Einstein in seventh, and Jay Kelly eighth, Dino or Diano in ninth, Slasher 10th, Grex in 11th. Grex usually qualifies better, but yeah, I just couldn't get it going today. Costco 2, Costco in 12th, PX Lazi in 13th, Humble in 14th. He will probably be looking to, yeah, probably overtake a lot today. Usually gets better through the race. Louise Letta 15th, Private Jet 16th, Nicholas Weck 17th, Ramful Twaddle 18th, Cersei 19th, and S7, who didn't really get to set a lap in last place. So that is the order. We'll take a short break. Alright, so very spicy qualifying today. Really didn't see that Ryan, didn't really expect Ryan to be sitting on pole after missing for quite a while. But yeah, now on to the race. That was our grid now, and yeah, let's see if will be a good day for Ferrari, or Ryan can do something, yeah, stopping the Ferrari's from playing a good strategy here and helping each other out. So yeah. I wonder if the game froze. This is not a good sign here. Hopefully it's not just for me, but yeah, it looks like it looks to be stuck on the main menu, or not the main menu, but the loading menu. But I will wait and see what happens here. All right, it looks like it is back, but yeah, just waiting on the host to start the race. Still saying waiting for players. Oh, there you go. All right, hopefully there's a formation lap, and there is. Good job there, GP. All right, so we're back. Man, this is gonna be a banger here. I really can't predict the race. Usually, Tier 3 races so unpredictable. Usually, it starts with the pole position here is almost never converted. But yeah, Jake Kelly usually gets up there somehow. Jake Kelly wins the races, comes out of nowhere. Probably was really consistent driving. But yeah, I'm going to predict Jake Kelly here to win today. He's always up there. You really can't rule him out. So I'm going to go with Jake Kelly. I'll go with Mario World and GP. That's my top three. Jake Kelly, Mario World, and GP. I mean, Ryan could be up there. He definitely has the pace. I don't know if he has the consistency, so hopefully he proves me wrong today. But, yeah, those are my predictions. Let me know if you have any predictions, if you're watching. But, yeah, should be a good race now. Everybody weaving. Trying to get temperature here. It's really hard to get temperature in the tires. Looks like everybody looks to be on the softs. So yeah, top 10 on the softs tire. Grex, Pixelaw Z, and Humble Hippo are on the mediums, so they're going for that alternative strategy. Full Throttle, S7 Baba Yaga, and Cersei 2. So that is the tire allocations today. It's I think it's an easy one stop here. Softs to mediums. Mediums should, if you're coming in at lap 10, I'd say mediums should last all the way to the end. 8 or 9 with the help of safety car is questionable, but is definitely possible. But yeah. Okay, so the grid is forming, and we're waiting for the lights. Alright, give me a good camera. Never, dear God, this is an awful camera, but okay. I guess we'll stay on board here. Interesting. Why is there something? All right, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and we are underway here in America. And Ryan gets really good start here. Almost pulls away now. Goes wide into turn 1, and yeah, goes on the wide line. Converts that pole into P1 and terminal in second. Where's GP? GP is in 4th, so he lost the position. JJ now in 3rd. So JJ already attacking that on the attack now, made it past GP. Everybody looks to be making it just fine. Yeah, so good start there. Not from Pixelazi. Pixelazi loses it, and he is way back. But yeah, Ryan now clearing terminal and with 7/10 ahead now. Yeah, GP on 4th. Ashes, where did he come from? I don't think he was up there today, but let's look at that switch. Yeah, so Ashes from 6th goes to 5th. So JJ, Ashes, and Dino drivers benefiting today. Nicholas Weck all the way up into 11th, so he's improved by 6 positions. Okay. Now let's go on the tires, and yeah, let's go back to the top terminal. Really now, really close to the back of Ryan. Sorry, JJ. Really close to the back of terminal. JJ now. Looks very pacey today. He is on the attack. Oh, using a lot. Terminal using a lot of battery already. And Ryan looks like to be saving. So Ryan certainly does have the pace. He's not used a lot of his battery. And yeah, still maintaining that P1. Through the S's he goes now. Terminal following him is losing a bit of a time now to Ryan, and JJ now applying the pressure. JJ looking to possibly make a move. Oh, JJ goes wide, and GP takes advantage of that and says thank you, and gets past him. Luis led it already. 3-second penalty. Oh, and that's Ashes. Almost going to the back of JJ. But hopefully no contact there. JJ losing a lot. Looks like he's made a couple of mistakes, and now GP back into third. Gets his position back. And yeah, JJ certainly looks very squirrely here, and almost got collected by Ashes. Everybody's still really close. From 1st to 16th look like is nothing really separating them. 1st to 14th, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, everybody looks like to be within the DRS range, which will be turned on after this lap. GP sets the fastest lap. DRS is now enabled. What kind of camera angle is that? Okay, that's better. Ryan up in front will be trying to open up that gap, but again, DRS is on this lap, so terminal GP now gonna be on the attack. And it's easy to overtake here in the at the end of the back straight. So we'll see. Yeah, huge strain forming from 1st to 5th. Really, Mario was just losing a little bit to Ashes now. He's going to be leading his own DRS strain. So yeah, Mario will just lost touch with the top 5 and will be under attack. So Ryan maintains 1st now, P1. Terminal does the same. Terminal P2. The top 5 really haven't changed that much from the start, except Ashes. Ashes came from 6th place, so really well there. We have some swapping going on. Oh, really close. Some action here. TTV Slasher loses position here to Nicholas Weck. Nicholas Weck moves up into 10th now. And he is now going to attack Dino. Dino is not really his teammate, I believe. I think his teammate is Luis Letta, but yeah. Picked the wrong car today, which is okay. GP makes it past his teammate now, so the Ferrari is already swapping. Oh, and that's Ashes. Ashes goes really deep, pushes terminal wide, and that was questionable, and that opens the door for JJ. JJ overtakes both and goes into 3rd. Really questionable move there from Ashes. It didn't really look like it was his move there to make, and JJ picks up a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So now, oh, he goes wide. Now Ashes into 3rd. JJ makes yet another mistake, so he goes wide. And yeah, let's go back with this battle. Slasher now on the back of Nicholas. What really close. But he is also really close to the back of Dino. So another DRS train there. Nicholas Weck pulls in the inside. Looks like he's going to make that move, and he gets it done on Dino. So now Nicholas Weck up into 9th. So Nicholas really finding good pace here and finding a rhythm and overtaking. He is up a lot. I believe he is up 8 places. So Nicholas Weck making innos here. But yeah, back at the top, JJ really close to Ashes. Terminal lost a lot now, and he's used all of his battery. Terminal almost no battery. But not Mario World. Mario World with full battery. Let's see if he can make a run for it here. He does with that superior battery power. Mario World makes the move done even before turn 1. So Mario World up into 5th, and now, yeah, he does have way more battery now than JJ. So let's see if he can go and attack. GP finds climbs back the gap between him and Ryan. So now GP will be looking for the gap now and probably wants to get into that DRS range, which he doesn't this lap. What about Jake Kelly? Jake Kelly and I'm Sutton make it past. Oh, a lot of banging there. Okay, contact there between Terminal and Nicholas Weck. Nicholas doesn't have any battery to attack here, but Terminal doesn't either. So Nicholas now on the attack and guts by. Oh, goes really deep. Oh, goes really, really deep. Really, really late on the brakes. Makes it past Terminal, but not Jay Kelly. And now goes wide, and that opens the door for Terminal. Terminal backed out of that one, and yeah, Jay Kelly now gets a little bit of a breathing space. What's happening here? Mario World makes it past JJ. Oh, JJ looks like made a big mistake here, and he's now down into 8th. Does he have a damage? He does. It looks like he lost it. And oh, almost lose it there. But yeah, he goes into the pits. And oh man, 5 seconds penalty. That man, JJ's race here is not really shaping up to be a good one today. So yeah, unfortunate there from him. But Mario World now he's up into 4th, and he is saving a lot of his battery. GP now the closest he's ever been to Ryan. Let's see if he can get that into that DRS window and make a move there. But Ryan again also saving. Ryan really not having a lot of action, so probably easier for him to save. Hasn't been under attack this whole race so far until now. And yeah, he's looking now to defend. But GP coming now really, really close. GP goes on the outside. Ryan standing on the inside and keeps that position for now. GP is still pressuring him. Tries to go on the inside for 13. But yeah, can't get it done. So yeah, maybe another lap, and that makes Ashes and get involved into that battle for the lead. And probably Mario will be looking to yeah, catch up to these guys here. And I'm Sutton too. So we have the top 3, 4th, 5th, and 6th, 7th in the battle here. Oh, Nicholas Weck, sorry, Slasher and Dino having their own battle too. Dino tries to go on the outside of turn 20, but Slasher gets back now, and he has the inside line. I believe the superior line here leaves him a lot of room, and yeah, defends really well there and keeps that position. So Slasher stays in 8th. What about GP? Now he is even closer than he was last lap. Will he be able to make a move here? He does have less. Ryan has more battery here to defend, but GP really close with that DRS. It's hard to defend here. GP uses battery, opens his DRS, and now goes up into the lead of the race and makes it past Ryan way before, and looks really strong here in GP. Let's see if he can extend the gap now and get out of that DRS zone. Ash is still close to that group, to GP and Ryan, so Ash will be looking to make a move too in the near future. I'm Sutton has made it past Mario World, so yeah, Mario World, I'm Sutton having their own battle. Oh, what happened to Nicholas Weck? Did he... Oh, Nicholas Weck looks like he made a mistake. Does he... Oh, and he's lost all of his wing. I didn't really catch that. So Nicholas Weck having really good pace and fighting his way up into the front positions has lost his... what's going on here? We have first people pit Mario World. I Am Sutton and Dino have all pit now, and a little bit early for the mediums, but we'll see if it's a good strategy call here. Ryan and GP now still under 1 second gap between the top two, so Ryan will probably be looking to make a move here at the end of the straight. This is going to be a really good battle here. Ryan has way more battery than GP. Give me a good angle. Okay, there you go. But he doesn't really make the move here. He can't really catch up with the back of GP. GP might be with a slippier setup. It was way easier for him to overtake Ryan, but not the other way around. So GP could have a slippier setup here. That is one of the indications. Which is helping him probably overtaking down that straight. Jake Kelly up into fourth. But he hasn't pit yet. Slasher, Costco now battling through 14. Slasher really close to the back. Costco really close to the back of Slasher. He loses some downforce here and had to just lift a little bit because of that dirty air. But Costco decides to go into the pits. He doesn't want any more dirty air from Slasher. Decides to call it. Go into the pits. Who else? Jake Kelly pits too. So Jake Kelly pits on lap 8 or... Oh yeah, lap 8 for him. 9, sorry. Yeah. So Jake Kelly, early pitter here, but what about the top two? Will we see... Who will we see pit first? Pull the trigger and, yeah, perform the undercut. It is what's known as undercut, which should help early on, but towards the end of the race, I don't know if the mediums will last. Ryan gets really close, thinks about a move, but doesn't get it done. And Ashes can't catch up with him too because Ashes is on that DRS train. So, yeah, really the top two really close battles here. Unexpected, really, from Ryan. But yeah, he is keeping up with GP, and now really close. Will we see anybody here? Oh yeah, GP goes into the pit. So GP pits before Ryan here. So GP is going to benefit from that undercut. Goes into, let's see, I believe he will probably come back and put the mediums here. But Ash is now this is his window to finally make the move on Ryan. Ryan's not going to have DRS here, so he is going to be under threat here from Ashes. GP comes back in fourth. Yes, he does. His teammate hasn't yet pit, but yeah, he comes in front of his teammate. Now Ash is really pressuring Ryan here. He's not close enough. I don't think he is close enough to make a move, so he doesn't have the battery either. Ryan has way more battery saved than Ash's, so this will certainly be very difficult for Ash's, even with DRS. But let's see at the end of the straight what happens. Yeah, he is not close. Ryan superior. He's not even using his battery. That's how confident he is. Not even using his battery, and yeah, doesn't have to defend. Will we see him pit this lap? I think he should, so he doesn't lose a lot of time to GP. Mario World, I'm still battling, but I want to get back here into this battle and want to see if either of the top two drivers now goes in and probably be on the watch here and see which one comes ahead. I'm Son is glitching, and he is yeah. So Ryan goes into the pits. Not Ashes though. Ashes stays one more lap, which I don't think will help him. But yeah, Ryan goes into the pits. Let's see where he comes out. GP is now navigating the last corner. Let's stay on board and see. This is gonna be tight. I think GP has this done here. GP might see him leading this race after everybody pitting. Yes, he is ahead of Ryan, but not by much. So close. Ryan comes half a second back of the GP. So it worked out pretty well there for GP. Maintains his lead, and it worked out quite well for Ryan. I think he is not that far back from GP either. So pretty good strategy from both. But yeah, we will see that battle continue into the lead, into the second half of the second stint of the race. Hopefully, no safety cars that can disturb that. But Ashes now, Ashes will probably be losing a lot. He is gonna have fresher mediums, so we'll see what happens now. But yeah, he will be looking to pit now. I'm certain he was ghosting for a little bit, and Mario World was able to overtake him, but not anymore. I wonder if Mario World has some sort of damage. Don't seem like it, but yeah, Ashes doesn't pit this lap either, so maybe he's waiting for a safety car or something like that, but he will be losing a lot of time to GP and Ryan. Maybe he just wants to clear air. I'm not sure. Grex needs to pit too. Grex is that alternative strategy and will need to pit. Yeah. Costco, Humble, Hippo now battling. Costco really close down the back of Humble. Gets a little bit into the dirty area and has had a swirly exit there, but thinks about a move here and goes for it. And down on the inside, leaves room for Humble. Humble now on the outside gets better traction, and Humble will probably maintain that position. So Humble stays in ninth. Good clean racing there from these two, and now back to the battle for what will be the lead of this race. GP. Oh, GP has DRS too, so GP, Ryan will both be clearing Grex now. GP goes past, and now he is on that net lead of the race after Ashes. Eventually decides to pit. I think this is probably the good time to pit. He will be losing a lot if he doesn't. Let's stay on board. It's probably going to be this lap. Yes, it is. So that is going to put GP now in the lead. Let's see where Ashes comes out. But Ryan, look at that. He's so close. The back of GP has way more battery. Oh, well, I don't want to say way more, but he does have more battery. He does look like he has been saving more than GP, so good strategy. And he does have the fresher tire too, so Ashes now comes out of the pits. Looks like he's going to lose position too to Mario World and I Am Sudden, so that strategy didn't really pay off for Ashes. He comes back in 6th, just in front of Jay Kelly. Just in front of Jay Kelly, so that didn't really pay off for him. Probably should have pit earlier. So both Mario World and I Am Sudden clear Ashes here. Grex will still needs to pit. So I Am Sudden and Mario World into that battle for third in this race. I Am Sudden is glitching a lot now. Ryan still can't make that move on GP. GP with way less battery. Let's see if he can take a lunge here, which he does. Goes on the inside, takes the inside line, and what about GP? GP lets him by this lap, but probably will be saying, "I'll get you the next lap." So really good battle there, really clean, leaving a lot of room for each other. Really enjoying that one. Well done. Oh, that was Ryan who locked up a bit. And now Mario World, sorry, I'm Sun and Grex having their own battle. Grex will probably be looking to, well, not yet, he is still on those mediums, but yeah, he's losing a lot. Man, what a race we're having today from the top two. GP and Ryan really battling it out, having a really good battle there. I'm Sun does make it past now into turn 1, goes up into third even before Grex had to pit. But now, for the battle for the lead, GP really close. He has been saving more now, so Ryan having to use a little bit of his battery, already using his battery, and GP is saving now. So GP, let's see if that slippier setup can come through here and overtake Ryan. This is going to be yet another swap for the lead of the race. Yeah, GP superior speed on the straight line. You can tell there he is definitely slippier than Ryan. Really good move. Gets it done way before turn 12 and takes the lead of the race again. Goes wide into turn 13 here, and that opens the door, but Ryan doesn't take advantage of it. Patience driving here from both. Really just waiting to make the move down the straight. So this will carry on, hopefully, for the remainder of the race. Slasher goes on the inside. Ooh, cuts the curb and gets a penalty. So Slasher, trying to make the move down on Humble Hippo, gets him a penalty and goes on the inside. Really good turn there in last corner. That was very, very impressive. Really, really good turning there. How did he make that stick? I don't even know. But Humble was probably a little bit wide. And let's get back to the top two now. Ryan, probably looking to make a move here. Really, really close. GP using a lot of his battery to defend from the pressure. No. But yeah, GP just carrying way more speed down the straight. You can see Ryan struggles a little bit more, but he does have the braking power, and Ryan goes on the inside. GP can't really defend that one. Oh, he does have better traction, but GP maintains P1 here. What about Ryan? Ryan goes on the outside and with even more traction and stays ahead. This is shaping up to be a great battle here between these two. Ryan and GP giving us a really, really good show. And I'm Sun now is about 2 seconds back. Let's look at those penalties. Oh, we have a virtual safety car. Perfect. Now it's a good time to see the penalties. We have I'm Sun with 3, Mario with 6. So that is we'll see. Probably Grex pitting, but no, he doesn't pit. We have from 5th to 8th pit. What about Jay Kelly? Jay Kelly, I don't understand why he would need to pit again, but he does. What will he go on? He goes on the softs. So he changes his wing too. So Jay Kelly will be looking to go on the softs toward the end of the race. Interesting. This is only a VSC again. So interesting strategy call there from. Oh, we got a severe collision in between Slasher. Oh, Humble Hippo. So a lot of guys now. What is going on here? Humble, Slasher, and I think it was Dino who picked up some penalties there. Oh, and now we have a full safety car. Full safety car. And Louise Letta has drive-through. Oh, that is interesting. Okay, let's see. What about the top two now? What will they do? Will there be a fake pit entry from Ryan to try and bait GP into going in, or will they just both go in? I don't know. This is really tough call here. It's between the window where the softs could be put on, but not really. What does Ryan do? Ryan goes into the pits, and so does GP. I don't know if that was the right call, and so does I Am Sutton. Grex goes in. Grex is probably time for him to go in anyway. And Costco, now, will he go in? Costco goes in too. So this is really, really interesting. Not Mario World. So Mario World will be potentially gaining a lot here. Not really. He just overtakes his teammate, and he does overtake Grex as well. So Mario will now up into 4th, which I think. Oh, what is going on there? That was really unexpected from Ram Full Throttle, who needs to unlap himself. Yeah, but that was quite dangerous there. Oh, interesting enough, GP goes on the softs, Ryan goes on the medium. Interesting strategy call. I think the softs here with the safety car can go the distance. So really interesting call there. Ryan will be obviously slower in the beginning. But yeah, GP in a really, really good spot here, especially with I'm Sutton now with penalties, and he's also in the mediums. So if GP can get a good safety car restart, could potentially go on and lead this race and win it if he doesn't make any mistakes. But yeah, this is interesting turn of events. Safety car definitely helped some people and then hindered some people. So we'll see what happens. It's been really tough paying attention to the rest of the race with the battle that's going on for the lead. But yeah, I just have to focus on the lead battle, which is, in my opinion, really interesting, really good battle. There has been so many swaps for P1 today, and that's what we want to see in racing. Good battling, and yeah, we'll see who can come on top today. Okay, let's see if safety car is in this time. Really disappointed with Jake Kelly today. I predicted him to win the race. He's down in 8th, so not really making any inroads today for the battle for the lead. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, he started 8th too, so I was looking for him to improve. Not really. Dweck's up 6 places. I'm Sun up 4. So those are the people who benefit the most. Terminal all the way down 11th, not what he was expecting for sure. And yeah, GP and Ryan pretty much yeah, have been leading the race this whole time. So let's see if safety car goes in this lap. It doesn't look like it, so we'll have one more lap. Hopefully we'll come in after that. Yeah, so far it's been quite a good race especially between the top two, GP and Ryan. I'm certain Mario World having their own battle too. Really good racing from them. Although I haven't been able to pay attention to that one a lot. Dino, he's up into 6th. I believe he, where did he start? Yeah, he's started in the 9th, so he's improved, and yeah. See what about penalties? So Mario World with 6th, that's not really gonna help him with his battle with I'm certain, and yeah, there's always, you know, a chance to pick up more penalties, but clean driving here from GP and Ryan, Ashes, Grex. Those could potentially help them, you know, having no penalties when it comes to the end of the race. Who knows what happens? You know, we'll have about 9 laps left till 9 laps of racing if we don't get another safety car. So yeah, a lot of things could happen there. Let's stay on board here with the leader's safety car in this lap. So have they put in enough temperature there in their tires, which is really, really important for a good start. I made a mistake yesterday and lost out big time and crashed because of cold tires. So yeah, having warm tires are really, really important, and GP will be benefiting here from that. So you know, being on the softs. Alright, let's still weaving, getting that temperature. Safety car is in, and now it's up to Ryan to start us over. Ryan now pushes, S7 Babia gets 3 seconds. Good start there from Ryan. Look at that. Extends his gap by a second already. So really, really good start. Not a good start from GP though. GP now on the back of I'm Sutton, but he is on the soft, so he will have that superior grip early on, especially their fresh softs. So let's see if he can catch up to the back of Ryan here. Terminal picks up another 3-second penalty, and that's not going to help his race, which yeah, is already out of the points. Ryan stretching his gap now. He's a 1.5 seconds, so Ryan showing that he has space, showing that his pole position here meant something, and he is going for it. Look at that gap. Now it's even going more. And GP having to weave and try and defend from I'm Sutton, and get some heat into the tires. Maybe he didn't get enough temperature there, but now he is climbing back and catching up to Ryan again and putting the gap between him and I'm Sutton. So GP, well, he is using also a lot of battery. You don't want to use battery there, GP. Sorry, that was I'm Sutton. So yeah. Now he is within that DRS range. Once DRS gets turned on, GP already, look at that, already with better pace than Ryan. What about Mario World? Mario World also benefiting from Mario World on the soft tires, and yeah, Grex too. So Mario World, Grex, no penalties here. He's looking out for potential P3 here today. But yeah, let's get back into the battle for the lead. Pixelazi gets another 3-second penalty, and yeah, GP now. What happened? I'm something. Why is I'm something? Dino makes it pass. Looks like. Oh, Jay Kelly and Costco. Having to go side by side almost that entire back straight, but Jay Kelly is the one losing out there to Costco. Costco up to 8, so good move there from Costco. GP now, yeah, really putting on the pressure, putting really good pace here, and now we'll probably be looking to make a move soon on Ryan. Only 7 laps left into the race. Now 6 laps. Oh, 7 laps for this one, I think. But yeah, only 7 laps left, and DRS is now enabled. We have battle with Ashes, Costco, Jake Kelly, everybody really super close due to that safety car. And yeah, this will end up benefiting people who don't have penalties. So yeah, really pays off to not get penalties here. Okay, GP, will he be able to make a move down the straight this lap? Ryan's using a lot of his battery, but not GP. GP is now the one with more battery. And Imson is also within that DRS window, so Imson having really good pace too to stay within touch within the DRS window of GP. Not anymore though. Now the GP, GP definitely with that superior straight line speed goes on the outside. Doesn't get a good exit, but stands on the inside now. 413, which is where you want to be for that corner, and then gets it done. Goes wide for 14, and now through 16 and 17. Really good move there. GP should be able to now pull away from Ryan with those tires. If he doesn't, then he is in trouble, because that's when the softs will die and the mediums will start coming to life. Really, I think it will be really close with tires towards the end of the race. Humble Hippo picks up 3 seconds for multiple warning. I'm Sutton, looking to benefit from this battle that is going on in front of him. Hopefully nothing risky happens between those two, but he is there to collect the win or the lead if anything happens. GP, again, is showing a lot of pace here. Through the S as he goes, does really well there. Look at that, he's extending that gap to Ryan. And then he also has this straight line speed, so Ryan here will be looking to make a move, but it's not going to be easy. We've seen it very hard for Ryan to make a move here, even with DRS and GP. Really both similar battery. Yeah, Ryan is struggling here, maintaining the speed here of GP. GP with the superior speed and a better tire, the softer tire really. And now, extend his gap, and now it's over a second. So GP did what he needed to do now to go on the lead and extend his gap, and hopefully try and lead comfortably there. But it's not going to be that easy. I am Sun really glitching there. Mario World under pressure from Grex. Grex does pick up a penalty, so he was one of the drivers without penalty, but picks up a penalty. And we have Dino who corner cutting. It's 5 seconds. GP sets the fastest lap of the race, so he could be looking to win the race with the fastest lap. Yeah, Dino has 11 seconds, so he will probably be looking to go outside of the top 10 today. let's get on board now with I'm Certain now with Ryan losing touch now to back of GP. Something that we all expected because of that tire difference, but could be changing towards the end of the race. Who knows? GP also maintaining, trying to save battery here. So yeah, I mean he's still extending the gap, and yeah, top three now outside of the DRS range of each other, but not fourth and fifth. Grex and Mario will still battling for that fourth position. Grex has only 3 seconds, but Mario will, with 6 will probably not benefit from that. The McLarens now having battle with Ashes. This has been going on for a while. Costco. Jake Kelly gets back into 8th position. Costco goes a little bit deep there, but does he have better traction? Yes, he does. Goes on the inside, maintains the inside line, 414, and a little bit swirly there, a little bit of a contact, but stays ahead now. Costco stays ahead of Jake Kelly for 8th position. And Ashes and Dino having battling out too. And that brings Humble into that battle of Jake Kelly and Costco. GP now 2.5 seconds away, comfortably leading. It's he had the right call there, going on the softs, really benefited him, and that hurt Ryan a lot. But yeah, Ryan now. And he's used a lot of his battery now. He even has less battery than I'm Sun, but he's not really worried about I'm Sun. He doesn't have that penalty, so he has that cushion now, that 3-second cushion. But again, you don't know what's going to happen here. He could pick up a penalty himself, so he still wants to be clean and careful there. I'm Sun now getting really, really close to the DRS straight, and will he go for a move here? Ryan takes the inside line, turns in really late, and maintains that second position. Really great job defending there. Dino and Ashes battling it out. Costco now still ahead of Jake Kelly. We have a train now from Dino all the way back to Terminal Slasher. Yeah, from Dino all the way from 6 to 12. We have a train. GP, it doesn't matter now if his soft tires starts dying. He is now 2.5 seconds away, so he has built in that gap, that cushion between him and Ryan. Even if his tires start dying, he still has that quite a big lead now, and it's really extending already. Ryan under a lot of pressure now, so Ryan will probably be losing that position, but again, he's not worried. As long as he maintains a clean race with no penalties, he should be good. Oh man, Dino. I think Dino is going to go all the way back here. This is... how many? He has 14 seconds. That is a lot of penalties. Pixlozzy gets... another 3-second penalty, and now I'm Sutton, who was close but not anymore. He's not really making a move here. I'm Sutton could also be playing it safe here. He probably is content with P3. He said, "I'll take it," and yeah, just follow Ryan here, and hopefully not do anything risky. And look at that, GP now even pulling away even more, 3.5 seconds now. So GP well in the lead now. Jake Kelly now into 7s. What happened to Slasher at Costco? So Jake Kelly has finally found himself ahead of Ashes and Costco. What about the penalties here? He only has 3 seconds, so he will be clearing Dino for sure. But yeah, then it's a long way back, a long way from Grex to challenge him. So only 2 laps left today. Let's go back to the tires here. GP's tires looks like they're finally showing some aging here. He is now losing some time to Ryan, but again, only 2 laps left. Will Ryan? I don't know if he has enough time to climb back and gets that. Yeah, shrinks that gap between him, and he doesn't have enough battery. He's pushing. So is GP. Yeah, this is, yeah, we'll see towards the end, but only 2 laps, well, a lap and a half left, and that's not going to help him with the battle with Sutton, and, that is probably, slowing him down. I'm Sutton goes on the outside, Ryan stays on the inside, maintains that position on the, but, now Sutton looking to go on the inside of 14, which is the better position to be, and I'm Sutton makes that move down, and that is probably, the one chance that Ryan had to climb back is probably gone now that he's back in third, even though he knows that he can go for second place here. Not going to help him out that he is in the back of Sutton. Last lap now, GP still leading. He's 2 seconds ahead. What about Jake Kelly? Yeah, Jake Kelly still really close to the back of Dino. Dino really close to the back of Rex, but yeah, Dino has a lot of penalties, so it won't matter towards the end of the race. I mean, it won't matter now, but towards the end of the race, yeah. Okay, last lap now. Ryan's hope of winning this race is probably fading away now. He has to overtake Sutton, and yeah, with DRS and a lot of battery, he's now down to 0, but goes on the inside. I'm Sutton can't defend, and yeah, just concedes and lets Ryan by. Still really glitching a lot. Ryan now into that P2 here. Can't really do anything about it. GP has yeah, too much gap now, and GP now rounding the penultimate corner of the US Grand Prix now to the last corner, 20, turn 20, and through the finish line, goes and weaves his way to the finish line, takes the win. Ryan in second, Sutton in third, Grex in fourth, Mario World in fifth, Costco sixth, Jay Kelly seventh, Slasher eighth, Humble in ninth, Terminal Ashes overtakes, and actually Ashes gets the last point position in 10th, Terminal in 11th, Dino all the way down in 12th with penalties, Pixelazzi in 13, JJ 14, S7 Babriaga. Really haven't seen anything from him today. In 15th, so is Louise, Ram, Full Throttle, and Cersei. 2 DNFs, Private Jet and Nicholas Weck, and that should conclude our race today. Well done there from the top 2, especially I'm Sutton. I believe it will be his first podium. I'm not sure. I think it's his second podium of season 6. So let's invite those guys for some interviews. All right, let's get started. I think Ryan said he will be passing for the on the interview. So, that was quite a race from you, GP. You did it again. Congrats on the win, and obviously, I would congratulate even more with the fun battle that you've had with Ryan. Talk us through it.
Boy, Ryan was incredibly fast everywhere except for, everywhere except for the next to last turn, a sweeping right-hander. I was able to kind of catch him a little bit there. But otherwise, he was super fast everywhere, and all I could do was just try to stay close to him and try to use my ERS carefully. We had some great passes. We kind of went back and forth 2 or 3, 4 times going down the back straight, passing each other.
Oh yeah.
Great fun with Ryan, knowing he's going to be very clean, respectful, and it was fun, but nerve-wracking, just the same.
Yeah, well done from both of you. Really, really good battle. I was enjoying it, and I was kind of on my toes. I was like, I don't even know how this is going to end. But once you put on the softs, I was like, well, this is kind of an advantage. I knew you would have had an advantage. Did you already what was going in your mind now putting the softs? Did you think they were gonna be the tire for sure?
Yeah, because I knew that we would be. I know I could take a new set of softs at least 10 laps.
Yeah.
And I think it was 12 laps left when the safety car came out, and I knew that I would have at least 2 laps worth of putting around behind the safety car.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just was super careful. I think by the time we finished the safety car, my front tires were at like 2% wear, and my back were 3 or 4.
Yeah.
So I really saved him well, and I knew at that point that I had a chance against Ryan. Even though I knew he was faster, or very fast, I knew that if I played it right, I could overtake him and perhaps break the RS and get away, which was very hard to do with the first part of the race.
Yeah. Well, congrats to you, and now moving on to I'm Sutton. You've also had a very eventful race with battling with Mario World and with Ryan towards the end, so well done to you too. You also came in from 7th, so did you expect that result today?
Not really. I had been running earlier in qualifying and I just couldn't find my groove, but whenever I finally got on track, it worked out way better.
Yeah, I could see that you definitely had pace today. What about that strategy call? Did it pay off for you today, or were you regretting not going into the softs?
I'm still happy with where I finished because podium's a podium. I was just trying to get away from the people behind me because of my penalty.
Yeah, well, congrats. And that has been the US Grand Prix. A very enjoyable one. Join us again next week for the Brazil GP, and that's all we have for you today. All right. Bye.
Thanks, Sam. Nice race, Sutton.
You're welcome.
Thanks, man. You too.
See ya.
See you guys.